Hello, friends. How are you today? So glad you can join us. We're on our off-campus adventure here this morning. Hey, Jamie, how are you? How are you, friends? It is this. Hey, Raylene. Good morning, Karen. Irene, good morning to you. Hello, hello. Hey, Jane, good to see you. Hope John is well. So glad to see you all. Hey, Sharon, good morning to you. Glad you're here. Kim, goodness gracious. Goodness, hope you're well. It was great seeing your dad when I was up a few weeks ago. Such a gift. John's doing great. Oh, good news. Excellent. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So I don't want to welcome you this morning. It is the... Hey, John, good morning to you. It is the 8th day of February at 11:11, and I'm glad you are here with us. I'm glad you're a part of this because we're off campus today. I have been meeting with the Mayflower ministers. They are the group of ministers here that continue to represent in the congregational way. They consider themselves the continuing congregational witness from the Pilgrims of 1620. It is their claim, and it's pretty true actually, because they are believers in this way of doing church, in this way of being followers of Christ. And so it's fun to get together with them because of the need and the necessity to journey through this world with others. In fact, that is this whole invitation, is that we might be a people that travel together. It's the whole invitation of 11:11, and it's this whole invitation that I have for you. And so I get the opportunity to share the beauty of this place. So this is First Church, Weymouth, Massachusetts. It is just over the line from Quincy, Massachusetts. This is the historical church of John Adams. If you ever watch the series John Adams, David McCullough does a wonderful job writing an incredible biography of the man, one of the founding fathers of America, who came to say that America, America was founded as people on Jesus the Christ. He says there is, that Adams's quote is actually this. He says, there is no king but Christ. The entire enterprise of the American journey should be one which is punctuated by this following of a Jesus guy, so that we might be, and the reason for that is when it comes to governance, is in his claim was that so that we might be a self-regulating people. So we might be able to, because if we don't have some right and left limits that we put on ourselves, no government is going to be able to do it. No earthly government's going to be able to do it. Anybody who's been a school teacher and knows that when they have kind of one of those really crazy classes, there's nothing that they can do other than maybe the tyranny of the moment to keep the kids on track and learning. No, because it is one of these things where we are called to be self-regulating. This is part of one of our core things. And so we have some great and beautiful things here. And then in this, Raylene, as a school teacher, I think understands this more maybe than some, that the beauty of this the beauty of this space, the beauty of all that has gone on in this space. This is actually their fifth meeting house. This was built in the 1850s, but this church was settled in 1623. Was its beginning, in which it welcomed so many. And so I wanted to share this space with you today, and I wanted to remind you that our way of being church, based on this, and whether you're a Congregationalist or not, that's not my point. It is that we are in the business, we are in the call, we are in the journey to be where two or three are gathered, where two or three are gathered in love, where two or three are gathered in the calling upon the very really real, the very best of ourselves, where two or three are gathered. There too is Christ. And this gathering place that has served this church since 1850, this gathering place that holds sacred those words of Adam's, and this place that brings so much to bear in the journey and in the way and in the life of the church. I'll let you get the good view to bringing us into the life of a place that is filled with saints, that is filled with those who have gone before us, that is filled with life and love, that is filled with joy and heartbreak, that is filled with wonder and pain, and all that is filled with all of the parts of our lives and all of the life that we have been a part of. That's what this life, that's what this congregational way, that's what this journeying through our days is about. And it is this, whether it's the coming together, to be able to, the roofers are here, by the way. Whether it's to be able to find solace, to find joy, to find goodness, to find encouragement, whatever it is that on this day you might need. Know that there are saints everywhere. Know that there are places everywhere. That John Adams, in his claim that the nation that he was in the business of founding would be one built on following Christ. Now, whether you agree with that, whether you don't agree with it, whether you hold that dear, whether that's a central part of your life, doesn't matter. What it does matter is that you are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses. You're surrounded by people that love you. You're surrounded by people on this live stream right now that if you were to message them, if you were to reach out, if you were to hold them, that they too would reach out to you and encourage you. Know that that God's love for 500 years has settled on this kooky little way of following Jesus. And know that your grace and your peace and that the availability of that is still as alive and still as joyous and still as powerful as it was for Adams, as it was for all the saints that have adorned this place in the past 180 years, and all the places that have adorned all of those who came in the meeting houses before them, and who came to simply find a Bible and a cross and a joy in the one who made them. So friends, I wanted to share this place with you this morning. Hey Jen, good morning to you. And I'm so glad that each one of you are here and to share it with me. I'm so glad that we're on this journey, not with just you and I and this little electronic bubble that we have going, and not just in our church in Fall River, but with this whole grand assembly of saints, this whole grand enterprise from from Adams, from all, and all those who have gone with us and gone before us. All right, friends, this is my hope for you today, is that you'll know this. You'll know it. You'll know it. And it'll help you to focus your love, to self-regulate your life, to hold your blessings dear, and let all other things maybe fall aside if they need to, but to be in this long line of saints that are a part of this place and part of the place in Fall River, part of your place, and a part of the love that dwells in your heart and home in Christ Jesus. All right, friends, it's my hope for you today. I'm so thankful to be able to share this space with you. Peace and grace to you all. We'll pick it up tomorrow with another 11:11.